Welcome to Uniquely Civil War, a production of the George Tyler Moore Center for the Study of the Civil War at Shepherd University.
I'd like to introduce you to my ancestral Dunkers, my great-great-great-grandparents, David Fouch, Matilda Fouch. So what's this have to do with Uniquely Civil War? Well, a couple of things. First of all, remember, Dunkers are pacifists. And on September the 12th, 1862, here in their valley, in their home, something happened horrible they could never have envisioned and never would have dreamed of except in a nightmare. Suddenly, 8,000 uninvited guests, the Confederate divisions of Lafayette McLaws and Richard H. Anderson, arrived in their field around their home, carrying 8,000 weapons, artillery. This is not what a pacifist wants to see. I can't imagine the horror that my grandparents felt to suddenly be literally surrounded by and feeling like hostages of an army. They weren't hostages. In fact, my grandfather David, his profession, he was a professional miller. He would take wheat and grind it into flour. He had a very good job. By our standards today, he would be middle class. But what's interesting is that when the Confederates came into Maryland during the first invasion, they needed food, and they intended to purchase food from Marylanders. And that's exactly what happened here. My great-grandfather, his flour, all of it, that he had accumulated by September of 1862, every morsel of that flour, the Confederate Army purchased from him. And they paid him. The rebels paid him, the rebel quartermasters paid him with Confederate dollars. And just as quickly as they came, they were gone. Once the Confederates succeeded in capturing Harper's Ferry, they disappeared, and they went across the mountain into another Dunker country that you know as the Antietam Valley and the Antietam Battlefield. My grandfather had no flour, but he had thousands of Confederate dollars. Problem was, they were worthless. Nobody in Maryland took Confederate dollars. Nobody in Maryland was willing to exchange the Confederate dollars. Confederate dollars meant nothing in Maryland. Maryland remained a Union state. So, although the Confederates paid my granddaddy for that flour, he in essence lost everything. I can't imagine what that fall and winter was like for him and the Fouch family. Uniquely Civil War.